Hey guys, what's going on? It's this kid, and I've been away from WoW for a while, and I wanted to come back and kind of switch things up a little bit. I wanted to PvP a little bit on my druid, so what I had to do is switch covenants. I switched from Night Fae to Necrolord, and I forgot actually that you need to grind up all this Renown again. It's kind of unfortunate, but I figured I could take advantage of this to help anyone that was having issues getting more Renown, or anyone that is stuck for a certain reason at a certain point in their Renown. At this point, it really shouldn't be an issue, and I will tell you everything you can do to get max Renown. So to start it off, there's a few things that you have to do 100%. There's no way to get around it. If you want to get capped on Renown, you have to do these. The first thing is going to be the campaign quest for your covenant. These chain quests are very long. They give you 9 Renown in total, but they are very important in terms of getting into the zone and understanding what's really going on inside of the covenant. On top of the 9 points of Renown that you're going to get from doing these quest chains, there's going to be 2 other points of Renown that are unavoidable, and you have to do specific things to get them. The first is going to be the Replenish the Reservoir 1000 Anima quest. It's going to be a weekly. You're going to get it pretty much as soon as you switch covenants or you start doing the quest chains. The second is going to be the Souls weekly quest, and that's where you go to the Maw and release 5 different souls. It also depends on how far along you are in your Renown. Sometimes you might have to do 10 or 20, but no matter what, you only have to do those 2. You don't have to go back next week and do them again. You are allowed to basically just grind up to 40 on the first day if you'd like to. So with that 11 Renown accounted for, we're going to have to get 29 other points of Renown. And where are we going to get those? There are a few ways that are repeatable, and I'm basically going to go from worst to best in terms of how quickly you can get the Renown and how efficient you'll be. So first things first, this is kind of out of the regular list. If you have not completed your Torghast quest, I would definitely recommend that. You get Soul Ash and you also get Renown. Those are going to come from High Lord Bolvar 4 Dragon in Oribos. You get 1 Renown each week when you complete the weekly world boss. Covenant callings are going to be quests that are named something like Aiding Ardenweald. They're going to be the quests where you have to complete 3 or 4 world quests within a zone. You're going to come back to your covenant, complete it, and you'll get 1 Renown. You can do a maximum of 3 per day, but there's only going to be 1 that's going to reset for you per day. If you like raiding, that can work out really well for you as well. If you complete 1 wing of LFR, that's going to reward you with 1 point of Renown. And also some bosses on regular difficulties are going to reward you with 1 Renown as well. Although that is random and it is not guaranteed. The next 2 are going to be my favorite, and they are usually the fastest and most efficient. If you like PvP, you're going to want to do Battlegrounds. You don't have to do a rated battleground or anything like that. You just queue for a random battleground, and if you win, you should get a point of Renown. I'm not too sure on the consistency of this, but very easy and very enjoyable if you like PvP. I did also want to include arenas in here. Same kind of concept as Battlegrounds. If you win, you get the Renown. If you don't get the Renown. But similarly as easy if you're good at PvP and you can pretty consistently win. The last thing, and I think just overall the most efficient, is going to be completing random dungeons, or you can also do mythic dungeons, but random dungeons are most likely just going to be the best. You're going to be getting 1 Renown for completing the dungeon. It is very consistent and overall just the fastest way to get that Renown back up. On top of doing the dungeons, you can also do the quests underneath the inn in Oribos and get some extra rep and other rewards for that. That's about it, guys. Those are all the ways to get max Renown. You can definitely do this in one day if you grind everything out. Just keep in mind that there are those few blockers that you have to do no matter what. It's going to be the 2 weekly quests, the Replenish the Reservoir and the Souls quest, and also your campaign quests. If you don't do those, you can't really hit max Renown. You'll get stopped. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching.